Hey, Carl, Linda, welcome aboard. Yeah, the camera's on the other monitor. I guess I could move it over here. Maybe that makes sense. Ah, a lot of glare. Okay, so I won't be looking directly at you very much because I look here at the chat and it's been a screwy day with computers over and over and over and over again. Uh, I was having troubles with my work applications. They should be okay now. So I should be able to use the what they call Slack. Georgianne, welcome aboard. And Sonia with a J. 6 p.m. is not 9 p.m. Jim Foster, welcome aboard. I'm not sure what it's 301 in Phoenix. Okay. Did I oh I know what probably happened. But here it says that I'm on time. 6 p.m. at the top where I scheduled it. But of course, my computer says it's 3:02 right now. My thumbnail said 9 p.m. How weird is that? Okay, I can see what you're saying, but I don't understand why here at the upper right hand corner it said the exact time that it was 6 p.m. All right, I guess I'll have to pay better attention to that. Yeah, Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, there's Diane. I'm glad you guys figured it out. That's good. You guys know what you're doing. At least somebody knows. Whew, 6 p.m. Eastern, right? And that's what my phone says, which I sometimes have to refer to my phone when I'm working because I have to sit there. Okay. The customer that I'm helping is on Texas time, which is an hour earlier, if you will. Let's say it's 6 p.m. here and it's 5 p.m. in Texas. When in New Mexico, I believe it is 4, and in Arizona, it's 3 until November. Then they'll switch it. 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, I think I'll have a coffee. It's kind of bitter. Troy is here. I didn't see him sneak in. Hey, there he is. I got to send you a picture, Troy. But then I've been hearing about your shopping habits, so maybe it wouldn't mean anything to you. But there is a store in Bisbee, Arizona, and I've been in Bisbee many times, but I never came across that store. So I'm not sure what street it's on. But the name of the store is Shit You Don't Need. Jill said, "Stay out of there." No, I'm not in Arizona right now, but a lot of people I take care of are in Arizona. Speaking of Arizona, there's Steve. Welcome aboard. See, he knows. A dozen? A dozen of those stores? A dozen of shit you don't need. I don't know if you came in time to hear that, Steve, but there is a store in Bisbee, and they put it on, somebody put it on Facebook. But the name of the store, it's a, it's a secondhand store, but the name of it is Shit You Don't Need. Gonna have to look it up this winter. So I should be there last part of January, first part of February. You heard that one, okay? It cracked me up, it really did. There's some other ones that I got. There's Kobe. What did you win? Yeah. Uh, let's see if I can find it quick a minute. If you nail two pieces of shit together, you'll find someone to buy it. My mom used to say, if some movie star puts horse shit in her hair as a, hair dressing or hair shampoo or something like that, everybody will start to buy it. Where did it go? There it is. And most of you guys saw these, I think. Recent. 9 important facts. Yes, if you paid it, Jim, can you double the price? Yeah, you probably could. 9 important facts. I didn't forward this, so not all of you probably have seen it or heard it. Number 9, death is the number 1 killer in the world. Number 8, life is sexually transmitted. Number 7, good health is merely the slowest possible rate at which you can die. Number 6, men have 2 emotions, hungry and horny. And they can't tell them apart. So if you see a gleam in his eyes, make him a sandwich. Number 5, give a person a fish and you feed them for a day. Teach a person to use the internet and they won't bother you for weeks, months, maybe even years. Do you like that? Number 4, health nuts are going to feel stupid someday because they'll be lying in the hospital, dying of nothing. Number 3, all of us should take a lesson from the weather. It pays no attention to criticism. Number 2, in the 1960s, people took acid to make the world weird. Now the world is weird, and people take Prozac to make it normal. Number 1, I don't know if I can do a Forrest Gump voice here. Life is like a jar of jalapeno peppers. What you do today might burn your ass tomorrow. And as someone recently said, don't worry about old age. It doesn't last that long. Paid no attention to reason. Yeah. One day it's 80, the next it's snowing. It's true. Around here, that can happen. Yeah, I wonder if that's yesterday's mud. Humans shed about 600,000 skin particles every hour, and the entire surface of your skin is replaced every month. I have heard that. And there's something about taste buds. I think it's every 10 days your taste buds are renewed. Probably not on a certain day of the week that they renew, but you know, I'm thinking that's a residual or whatever you want to call it. But I thought, well, so then shouldn't your taste change? Well, it does. Things you liked when you were a kid, you don't like them anymore. And things that you didn't like as a kid, now it's like, oh my God, give me more. I think that's more of a taste memory, but I'm not sure. It is interesting though. And then you got to wonder, okay, Steve says, and Jack says something else. Who is telling the truth? Which which is it? Am I AI or is Steve AI? And who wrote the book of Enoch? There you go. They got these beautiful stones nowadays. You can use them around wherever. I mean, they're excellent, and they use them now a lot in fences and uh, borders, decoration, separation from garden to parking lot or landscaped areas. I mean, they're kind of cool looking. They're big blocks, and you wonder someday the uh, ancient alien philosophers, what are they called? Anyway, someday the archaeologists will dig these up and go, oh, these must have been created by alien technology. They're still stuck together. There's no seams between the bricks. They're huge. They weigh, 400 pounds each. So, Kobe, I know you're in an undisclosed location, but how is it going? Are you boondocking or are you staying in RV parks or how are you surviving out there? The giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning. That's a good one, Steve. My other headphones died. I've already put them in the car. If they have a dongle that plugs in, they have a, they have a dongle that's about that long. A pretty big dongle for for a laptop. And Holly asked me, she says, "What'd you call it?" I said, "The dongle." Okay. I said, well, think of a male elephant. It's a dongle. Kobe says, speaking for the delay, or sorry for the delay, speaking of how it's going, I'm at my aunt's still. Yeah, right. Tomorrow is last day of garage sales. Okay. Massive deals. You made $700? Oh my God. Jim says, stop bragging about the dongle. Well, the one for my mouse is real tiny. I gave it to Holly. She needs it more than I do for your members. How is it you bring up members when we're talking about dongles? I'll have another live stream tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. All right. I will write that down. Doesn't mean I'll be there, but I'll write it down. 6 p.m. Kobe, 6 p.m. Sunday, live. I'll try to make it. Tonight I got to pack everything up after the show and head to uh, head to my sister's, set everything back up, and then go to bed. They're changing my starting time. Instead of 5, I'll be starting at 4. So that means I have to rise and shine at 3 a.m. The LSD. Lakeshore Drive. Yes, LSD. What kind of whiskey are you making at your aunt's still? That's a good one, Jim. I actually, that almost sunk into my brain when I read it too. I'm like, what can I make out of that? You do the same thing. Mouse dongles have to be small. The mouse would trip on it. Yeah. I had a wireless mouse for the Chromebook that my sister gave me. Well, now I'm going to give it to Holly. We've got her computer up and running. She's on the internet, so everybody watch out. Hopefully, number 5 on that list about uh, teach somebody how to use the internet and they won't bother you for years. Maybe that'll come true. No, I'm not worried. Anyways, you're listing individual items and deals on Facebook. One of the deals is $20 per person. You can take as much as you can carry. Did you know that TVs are free at Walmart today? Yeah, all you got to do is grab one and outrun security. Linda's here again. Jim sent what? I didn't see Jim's answer. Is that why my phone beeped? Why do I have a feeling that I'm going to be looking at an elephant? I don't see anything. Nothing's there. Did you send it on Facebook? Holy cow. Never mind. I got messages from Jim, Georgia Jim, but Steve, have you seen some of his mountain bike um, videos? It's amazing. In fact, I sent him a thing. Is it a plane? A bike with an altimeter. I had never seen such a thing. Kind of neat. I always thought I'd like to have an altimeter just to know how high I am. Not on Lakeshore Drive, Sonia. Yeah, he's got some good ones going. They're just short ones on Facebook right now. He's not doing anything on YouTube, but his Facebook posts some of these mountain trails that he goes up and then comes back down. Yeah, I'm one that like well, I don't need a helmet to ride a bike. Did you wear a helmet when you were young? Now everybody wears helmets when they ride bikes. Well, on the other hand, watching him come down that mountain, yeah, it's a good idea. You got a helmet on, a giraffe dongle. Yes. Yeah, that's why it would still be loading. It's so big. Yeah, I don't smoke. Well, Linda's having internet issues. We had that a few days ago. We went to work. And we're all agents, but we got to wait for our supervisor to post the shift list that we work off of in order to contact people and say, "Hey, how you doing? All right, do you have any questions? Did you turn the oven on? Can you find your S if you use both hands?" You know, simple questions. Uh, we didn't have a list. We didn't have nothing. After about an hour, it's like, okay, now what? Well, we finally found out later on when we did get the list that the person who was in charge of the list didn't have any internet. I think now they have a backup. Maybe even more than one person has a backup. So if there's an issue where the one supervisor doesn't have access to the shift list, somebody else will. Okay, I did get a beep. Nothing. Let me look on Facebook. Uh, Nothing. Um, Kobe. All right. Grit City. There are times, Kobe, when I am tempted. Grit City. Straight bourbon whiskey out of Detroit. It's got the lion symbol on it. I didn't know that anybody brewed bourbon whiskey in Detroit. Free Camperman van is here. Welcome aboard. Another thunderstorm, loud ass thunder and sideways rain. We're supposed to get rain here today too. It hasn't happened yet. Whiskey River, take me home. There are days. There are days. Oh, Bourbon County, Kentucky. Well, then the Detroit Lions probably imported that from Bourbon County, Kentucky, and put their own label on it, whatever. Very strong, very expensive. Well, even normal whiskey. 4 years ago, when I still drank, I'd buy whiskey once in a while, Jack Daniels. Oh my God, it was like almost $30 for a fifth. Are you kidding me? It lasts a while, but still. And then if you really wanted to get crazy, buy one of those limited edition bottles. You can spend a lot of money, $200 or $300 easily. We'll get to a point here. We'll get to a point where you take 4 shots with a glass full of Coke, or root beer, and it makes you tired and helps you sleep. Well, that's a pleasant. Your neighbors are very pleasant. Jack Daniels removes all your inhibitors and makes you meaner than a rattlesnake. That's interesting, Diane, because I bet you it's a naked rattlesnake. Just what we need is a mean, naked rattlesnake. A frisky, mean, naked rattlesnake. I can, I have this visual. It sounds like Kobe's getting a commission on Detroit Lions special edition bourbon. Are you selling that on Amazon, Kobe? Free camper man. I can drink, but I won't. I quit just over 4 years ago now. Ava Potterfield, welcome aboard. So good to see you. Yeah, I had a friend who just said three little words, and you know that was it. I quit just like that. Her three words were, "I'm so disappointed," and I quit. I didn't want her disappointed. It meant a lot. Still does. A friend discount. Only charge you 100 instead of 50 for it. I'm sober enough to appreciate that. 11 years for Diane. Congratulations. That's great. Typical business. Yeah. Steve's laughing too. Oh my goodness. It has been a day. I got up. I actually slept in today. I didn't get online till 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't have to work today, but I did go into work to try and straighten out some things on two different applications, actually three applications that I do work with every day at work. One is called Slack. Another is Five9. Another is just being able to use more than one monitor. Two monitors, one mouse. So I'm able now, I can have an application open on the laptop and I can use my mouse. I don't know if you can see the mouse right now spinning around in front of my head, but then I can move the mouse all the way over to the far right and it shows up on the other monitor over here. I don't have anything open on the other monitor right now, but I could take an application and move it over there and use it there. So that should help me a lot. Slack for slackers, exactly. Asking for a friend. I understand. It's a glorified chat room. They have what they call huddles. No, not cuddles, huddles. And you can meet up with several of your coworkers and usually a supervisor and say, this is what you need to be doing. It's kind of like a mini Zoom, you know, and mine wasn't working. I could find out what they were saying on closed caption, but excuse me, some of the supervisors, they talk so fast I couldn't even keep up on closed caption. But finally, an ex supervisor I got a hold of him personally. Yeah, in fact, he doesn't work for the company currently. He got fired, but he will be coming back. They're reinstating him. Cuddle in a huddle. Exactly, Diane. Um, they're going to restate him, but he is a tech wizard, and he actually shared my computer with what do they call it? Desk share my desktop, I think it's called, or share my desk. Anyway, he did it through his phone and fixed things. Today is Saturday. Every day is a Saturday. Yeah, I think they call that chores and snores, Steve. Mine is working and lurking. Yours is chores and snores. Oh, that's that coffee's getting more and more bitter. I think it's got chicory in it. I don't like chicory, but at least it's wet. James Catanese is here. I didn't see him sneak in. Hey, James, there he is. He's at the lake. Cool. How's your sunburn? And what lake are you at? In Pennsylvania, or where'd you go? I talked with a person today. They're from, I'll think of it, Victoria, Victoria, Texas. And that's at the end of the Guadalupe River. Um, she's one of my coworkers. She's the supervisor. When Jason finally was able to get my huddle working, she and I were able to actually talk to one another. First time I ever heard her voice. Yeah, she's Texan, but she was telling about all they have to boil their water, and because they really don't have enough chlorine, apparently, they're just not taking any chances. They've closed. There's 16 restaurants in Victoria. They're all closed now. They don't want people eating out just in case of water that's used for cooking has not been boiled, or sterilized because of the extra bacteria that's in the water of the Guadalupe River. Why is there extra bacteria in the river of the Guadalupe River? Well, they're still looking for around 170 bodies by this time. Yeah, bad, bad news in Texas on the Guadalupe River, as everyone knows. Oh, you're with a daughter in Texas? Well, if you're anywhere near the Guadalupe River, boil your water because the bacteria content is rising in the river, and it's because of decaying bodies. Yes, Kobe, you're doing fantastic. Yes, Kobe needs prayers and good luck. That's quite uh, a leap of faith. You know, I think about 2 weeks ago he was ready to kill some people that he was trying to do wedding photography for. Yes, I did too. She's doing good. She stayed up on high ground. Uh, the town of Burnett which I've been there. I saw pictures on TV about Burnett. They've lost a lot of buildings. Um, I don't know if they lost any people. I don't think so, but yeah, they had a lot of building damage. Really? That's amazing, Diane. I know that legally keeps a good track of what's going on, but you know, the Guadalupe River rose 23 feet in 1 hour. People downstream didn't have a chance. Rob is here, all the way from London, Ohio. No, London, United Kingdom. Welcome aboard, Rob. And you wonder, do the people who live in England, do they sing that song? What do you think, Sonia? Shall we sing it? We'll sing it to Rob. England swings like a pendulum do. Bobbies on bicycles 2 by 2. Westminster Abbey, the Tower, Big Ben, the rosy red cheeks of the little children. Now, if you huff and puff and you finally save enough money up to take your family on a trip across the sea, take a tip before you take your trip. Let me tell you where to go. Where go to England? Oh, England swings like. Sorry, I just like to sing. Swinging like a pendulum. Yeah, it's the weather is fickle almost everywhere, and sadly, it's causing death. Somewhere over the rainbow. Wrong song, you're bad. Yep. Oh my gosh, it's already 20 minutes to the hour. We're going to have to check in on guesses here pretty soon. Sonia had Sonia DD. What? Definitely hot today. A million tomorrows shall pass away ere I forget all the joy that was mine today. That's Kobe and I's favorite song. It's almost how we met. Play and sing that song. We will. Remind me though. I'm sure I can get the lyrics off of YouTube. Okay. He increases the heat with his hotness. Lord help us if we ever all meet at a meetup. It could happen. You never know. The Lord works in strange and mysterious ways. So how are you going to get back here? Oh, your dining chair? That 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 might work. That might work. Use your dining chair. I don't need to move. I'll be fine. I'll just move the computer a little bit. No, no, you don't have to. Well, it don't matter. You'll be blocking it. No guessing until Nancy's here. You know, Linda, I told Holly earlier today, I said, there's going to be one of two people, and they might both, and that would be you and Nancy would guess who the featured channel is. But you're going to wait. Let's see if this is going to work. Move my glasses over there. Move that there. See if I turn it this way, the camera's right there. So
No, I want to sit where you are.
then I got to
In
get up.
front of me, you ain't got to move none of that crap.
All right. Are you ready?
Oh, I gotta get my jokes. Sit over there.
Okay. All right. She wants to hog everything.
Yeah. You know how I roll.
All right.
I don't have to put them on, do I?
Yeah. Or they won't be able to hear you.
Okay. That's more heavy. Oops.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Jack's got everything all back. Bass backwards on me, folks.
You're left-handed.
Oh, God, my hair's all messed up. There we go. Well, it's better anyway. Hi, everybody. Boy, you can't see my face. I'm looking off to the side. There.
Camera's right here.
There, look this way. Now you get. Oh, shit.
The camera's right here.
There. Now, everybody see me now, right? Hi, everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. You guys can't really see me good. I'm in my home at the time. Excuse the bad mess. Jack's been here a couple days. Thank you, live in the dream. Bert, excuse me. That felt good. Okay, here's some. This is Holly by Golly with your laugh report. Boo boop be doop. I got some jokes for you. Okay. Anyway, I think I lost my place where to begin at even. Maybe I got them upside down. There is no telling with me. Okay. You know, my Uncle Bartholomew, he was one of the richest people in the world. And his son was going to get married. So my Uncle Bartholomew Brown was going to give him the most exotic and excessively expensive wedding you've ever seen. So he was going to have it in Kenya. So he had a hotel built in the deepest, darkest part of the jungle. And he had invited like 400 people, so he had them all flown in for the wedding. And the tour guide led them through miles and miles of jungle. Then, all of a sudden, he stopped. My uncle asked, "Why are we stopping?" And the guide says, "Oh, wait, we must wait. There's 2 weddings ahead of us." Oh, my hair's all messed up. Oh, it goes the other way. I knew my part felt crooked. No wonder why I ain't thinking straight today. You know, cancel. Jack, I pushed the button. I'm still illiterate. Stupid thing. Now everything seems really dim. That's alright though, the lightning seems better. It says leave site. Changes you made may not be saved. Do I leave or cancel?
Cancel.
Oh, here.
the mouse to cancel.
I tried to push it with my finger. Much better. I'm back. Sorry, I didn't mean to snatch it like that.
It's all right.
Well, Uncle Balsamic now, he was a mercenary. Well, one day he was in Bosnia and he was caught and arrested. And anyway, one day he was put before a firing squad. There. And the general came up to him and said, "You are going to be shot in your head and in your heart and into your pancreas." And my Uncle Balsamic said, "You guys are pigs. The people here are pigs. There are nothing but pigs on the streets, nothing but pigs in the houses. And you say, and you are a pig. And the pigs even have pigs in them." And the general said, "Well, you're going to be into 1,000 pieces." He said, "Well, good. Then there'll be 1,000 of me around." That was dumb. I know. There was this actor, he was so conceited. They would drive up to Lover's Lane all by himself. There was this actress that was so dumb. I mean, she was so dumb. She even couldn't count to 2 with taking off her shirt first. You know, I have 4 dogs. I call one Greyhound because he's the grayest. I call one Lady because she's the loudest. I call one Meanie because he's the meaniest. And I call one the pup Peony because he is the pianist. I'm going a little backwards here. My brother's friend would ask him where his allowance was when they were all going to the ice cream shop, right? And he would tell them it was in his treasure chest. So they'd say, "Well, get it." My brother would say, "Go get it." He said, "But she's not home from work yet." They says, "Great, now it's even easier to get it from your treasure chest." He said, "No." So she keeps it close to by her at all times. And all of a sudden, my mom pulls up, and all of them went running to the car. You know, she gets out. My brother asked her for his allowance, and she said, "Sure," and starts reaching in her shirt, and all the boys' eyes just bugged right out. And they all said in unison at that, "Now we know what you mean by treasure chest close to her at all times." Hey, living the dream. Hi, Diane Phoenix. Hi, Freak Camper Man. Okay. My Uncle Freddie says that we have a family. Our family is in all facets of show business and sports, such as directors, stagehands, actors, actresses, producers, head coaches, assistant coaches, and players of all sports. He says we even have a sports mechanic in our family. I said, "Sports mechanic?" He said, "Yeah, a sports mechanic." And I said, "What does a sports mechanic do?" He says, "He fixes basketball games." Okay. Is there liver and onions, or did William eat it all? Yummy! I love liver and onions. You know, this guy goes into the bar and asks for a shot. He drinks it. Nice place you got here. And he orders another, and he drinks it. The bartender asks, "Are you new around here?" He says, "Yeah, bartender." He says, "We have a lot of regulars that come in here." And the bartender asks, "What's wrong with your neck?" And he says, "Oh, it's been bent like this for 20 years. And I've been to every specialist everywhere." The bartender says, "Well, I'm a chiropractor in my normal job." And he puts his hands on his neck and wow, it worked. Wow, it worked, the guy says. "I'll have another." It goes over his shoulders. Did you hear about the son of an inventor of the toothpaste tube died? Yeah, he was 67 years old and took a walk in the woods, and he was squeezed to death by a bear. Squeezed him so to death right in the middle. God, I don't like that when people squeeze the tubes in the middle. A couple goes to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist asks, "How may I help you guys?" The woman says, "My husband thinks he's a dog." The psychiatrist tells him to lie down on the couch. And the woman yells out, "No, he's not allowed on the couch." You know, this guy, he's invented, he was invited for dinner with the president. And after dinner, this guy burps. And another man stands up and says, "How dare you burp before the president?" The guy says, "I'm sorry. I didn't know it was his turn." You been to Kenya living a dream? The beards are evil there. Oh,
Yes, they are.
you know how most restaurants, Mexican food restaurants, that is, are all greasy foods and that? Well, I found a new one that seems very promising. It's called Pep's Bismol Hall. Okay, a panhandler handler goes up to a guy and asks him if he had $1 for a cup of coffee. And the guy said, "Yeah, I'll take 2 creams and a sugar." Colby, we could put you in the dungeon. It's cool down there, Diane Phoenix says. "Hi, free camperman." That is a cool name, free camperman. You know, there was this princess, this young lady. Well, this young lady, she she finds a genie's bottle on the beach, and the genie says, "You get 3 wishes. What is your first wish?" She says, "I wish I was a beautiful princess." Boom! She's a beautiful princess. The genie then asked, "What is your second wish?" She said, "I wish that I lived in a huge palace." Boom! She had a beautiful palace. Then he asked, "What is your third wish?" She said, "I'd like to have my cat be turned into a handsome prince." Boom! He's a handsome prince. That's she looks at the prince and says, "Now I'd like to go upstairs and make mad passionate love all night long." Then the prince says, "You should have thought about that before you had me fixed." Now there's this guy. At least it's always 90 degrees in the corner. LOL. Nice one, living the dream. Okay, there's this guy walking on the beach, and he finds his genie, right? And the genie says, "You get three wishes. What is your first wish?" And he says, and then the genie says, "But wait, I must inform you that your ex-wife gets 2 times your wish. What is your first wish?" And the guy says, "I want $1,000,000. Boom, he has $1,000,000. And boom, his ex-wife had $2,000,000. Well, then the genie asks, "What is your second wish?" And the guy says, "I wish I had a huge mansion." Boom, he had a huge mansion. Boom, his ex-wife had twice the size of a huge mansion. Now, what is your third wish? And the genie asks. The guy thought about it and says, "I wish I could be beaten half to death." You know, there are 3 rings of engagement. One is the engagement, two is the wedding, and the third ring of engagement is suffering. This guy, he goes out at night, and he had everything one night, and he had everything bad happen to you. You know, 84 times he was in the paper for it. He was shot at, he was robbed 84 times. And he was shot at 4 times. He was stabbed 21 times. He was mugged 18 times. Hit with a lead pipe. Got a broken nose, broken ribs, just everything. He lived in New Jersey. He said he was going to move to New York. And the reporters had asked him, "But why?" He goes, "Because he was afraid he'd get hurt." I know, that was kind of dumb too. My dad's getting a little senile. In his old age, well, I went to visit my dad. We were sitting there, and all of a sudden, he pulled out his keys out of his pocket, puts them in his ear. So I asked him, "What are you doing, Dad? Trying to start your ear now?" And he said, "Yeah, but it keeps backfiring," as he farts. Well, folks, that is all that I happen to have for you today. I'm sorry. I hope I gave you guys some laughs. Boop boop be doop. I hope I gave some laughs to you. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. But Jack isn't available at the moment. He's kind of un, what do you call it? Incapacitated. Whoops. I better not touch anything. I'll just talk at you. Sorry, folks. My hair is all a mess. I've been grabbing my face like, I've been in frustration all day, trying to figure out how. I have to go on a computer to upload my phone, but I need the phone to upload my computer. What the heck? So I said, "Jack, do it for me." I'm like, Anyway, I hope everybody is doing great. And This is Holly by Gottlieb. I love you all. Glad to see you were all here with me today. I hope to see more of you. I might be via phone call like next week and stuff, but boop boop be doop. This hope I gave some laughs to you, and peace out. Love you all. Yeah.
They were able to hear you?
I don't know.
I hope so.
You can ask them. They saw me.
Okay.
That's probably loud enough.
Maybe.
We gotta split that.
The food looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Wow. Cool in the dungeon.
Did they hear me at all?
I don't know. Were you able to hear? Phil, Leo, welcome aboard. Were you guys able to hear Holly okay? Mindy is here. Welcome aboard. Linda says she's out of the loop. How's that so? She's always loud enough, Kobe says.
Did they hear me now?
I guess he could.
What about
Yeah,
everybody else?
Mindy said she could hear you. And Phil said fine. Okay, I'm probably too loud because the microphone's right here. So I should probably whisper. Oh my gosh, it's past the hour already. How quickly the time goes. Oh, yeah, wow. The camera's kind of off from what it was.
I forgot about the headphones, Stella.
Yeah, she said she forgot it. She forgot about the headphones, but she was so excited because she hasn't actually been physically on for a long time, over a year. There's Brene. Welcome aboard. I doubt that she muted the headset there, Kobe. But you never know.
Hey, tell Kobe I got a figure for him.
He can hear you.
Ready?
I'm sure he can.
Yes.
Like he says, you're loud enough. Did you hear what Holly said? Kobe.
Did he?
I don't know. He hasn't answered yet. He's probably holding his hands over his ears. Yeah, I'm glad you checked too, Brene. My bad. I forgot that this computer is on Arizona time automatically. My Chromebook is on Eastern Standard Time, and I usually. You think I'm muted? No, I'm not muted. And it is showing, it is showing movement when I talk. The Yoopers. Okay. Well, yeah. Kobe says he can't hear me. Now that's crazy. I think Kobe's got me muted. There's Timmy. Welcome aboard. He says I'm not muted. I'm time challenged, yes. My one supervisor says I'm a time traveler. I'm usually pretty good at, doing the subtraction, addition, you know, uh, a lot of my customers or people that I help online with the online job are in Arizona. So I like it that the bottom right hand corner shows that it's 4:05 in Arizona right at the moment. Yeah, he's busting my chops. Brene saying hi to everybody. So, did Nancy ever come in? I only know day and night. Yeah, good one, him. Did Nancy come in? Yes, she did. Cool. So, we're at that point. Does anybody know who the feature channel is tonight? I think somebody already knows. And we're kind of waiting on Nancy Drew to confirm. I should teach algebra. That used to be my worst subject. And then the math, the algebra teacher said, you guys are going to catch on to this. Just preface every mathematical equation with a dollar sign. You know what? It actually helped. Diane says she doesn't have a clue. I let the guessing commence. Listening and driving. Brene wants clues. All right, solo female. No, it's not you, Timmy. You're not female. Hi, Nancy. Billy Mays here. But wait, there's more. That channel's for the birds. I just gave you a hint. It's female, solo. Very solo. A diabolical channel. Solo female. No, no van. No RV. No, it's not Tina's because Tina does have an RV, which is a van. It's both. The traveling artist. Now, that's not too bad of a guess, but it's not her. Because she's screw dating. Good one, Kobe. Evening Shade. I haven't heard from her in a while. That's Lori. Yeah, I haven't heard from her. And no, it's not her. She's not the feature channel. I'm the best example of super single. No, it's not Dee. I haven't featured her in a while, though. I should do that one of these times. If it's not a van or a camper, then she has to have a tent. She does. I don't think she's used it in a long time. No, it's not Luna. Well, let's see. What other? The thumbnail, of course, usually is a clue, and tonight it definitely is a clue. No, it's not Lily. And by the way, I have spoken with Lily. She's okay. She's on high ground. And by the way, Texas is getting more rain tonight. They're not out of the woods. I did speak with one of my coworkers who lives in Victoria, Texas, which is down from the Guadalupe River, where we believe that they're still looking for 178 people who are missing. And so now Victoria, Texas, and other towns down line on the Guadalupe River, they are under a boil water alert. They're closing restaurants. They just don't want anybody getting sick from the elevated bacteria that's in the water. Unfortunately, the elevated bacteria is because of rotting bodies. No, it's not Quiet Listener. And it's not Val. Nope, it's not Sarah. Watch, now you've prompted Timmy to take every female name he can find and throw it up there. You can never meet Rob, you'll kick me in no spot. You know where spot. I doubt that. No, it's not Fairy Dust. Although that's a channel I should think about featuring sometime. No, it's not Ladybug Out D. And it's not Mindy. And it's not you, James. Big bear hug. That's right. Wait, no van, no camper, no RV. That narrows it down, doesn't it, Mindy? So it's not you. You guys really get into this guessing stuff. I love it. No, it's not Georgianne. She was here earlier. I don't know if Georgianne's still here tonight or not. Hope she is. Haven't had a real chance to say hello to her. Did they already have that Bigfoot get together? I guess you could say full time. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember, Mindy, you got a Jeep now. It took a minute. Boom, boom. Down, down, baby, down by the roller coasters. Shimmy, shimmy, cool, cool, pop. Shimmy, shimmy, pow. Nancy Drew, it very well could be. It very well could be. She needs to be featured. There are some similarities to Nancy Drew's channel and the feature channel. Nope, it's not Lily. Purple. I don't know what purple is. No, it's not Gina Payne. No, and it's not Linda, although there's another one that has some similarities to the featured channel. And it's not Tommy. Haven't seen her in a while. They need to check on her. Oh, August is for Bigfoot. 7/13. Tina and I are going to Barefootin', or no, Hotfoot. I can't remember the name of the event we're going to in August. It's on Lake Michigan. There's live music and all of that. It should be fun. And, the beach sand will be hot. So it has to do with barefoot in the sand. No, it's not Tracy. It's not Bree. Kobe's tied for first in the dungeon. No, it's not Tracy. And it's not Phil Leo. Oh, wait. Nobody's guessing Phil Leo. Freedom Dove. That's... no. No, it's not her anyways. Now, if you think about Linda, Nancy, maybe Georgianne. If you think about those channels, they have similarities to the feature channel. Where she hymns because she doesn't know the words. Now that would be Susie, right? No, it's not Bree traveling as Taco. Good one, Phil. I love it. Now Diane has similarities. Come to think of it, Diane has similarities to the feature channel. No, it's not Sonia. Nope. Sorry, Kobe. even though Paula hasn't been on a lot lately, but she still qualifies as a nomad per se. I think she still has her ambulance, even. No, it's not Michelle, however. She has very much similarities to the feature channel as well. Witchwood. No, it's not. It's not very good, Timmy, for remembering. It's not the Witchwood channel. However, again, similarities to these other channels I've mentioned. Are you okay out there? There went my Pepsi on the floor. Awesome. That would be great, Georgianne. Yeah, she's not single. You're right. It was Nate's birthday the other day, by the way. I don't know if everybody caught that or not. Michigan Carol. That's another similarity to the feature channel, but it's not Michigan Carol. This is good. You guys are doing great. I wonder if Linda really knows and she just hasn't said. And if Linda's right, she's going to piss everybody off. No, it's not Michael Ann or Michelle Ann. Michael Ann, I think is how you say it. Spoiled Mama. No, it's not her. Zai and Akia. Ooh. Uh, very good. I haven't heard from them in quite some time. I'd like to. Like to see how they're doing. I met them in Texas 2 years ago. Yeah, Michigan Carol, I think, was on last week, Wednesday, for a minute. I think, wait a minute. No, that was Carol Walters. I haven't seen Michigan Carol in a while. You're right. No, it's not V. She's not single. No, it's not Fatima. Although, again, similarities. Everybody's got their thinking caps on. I thought for a while you guys were just playing with me. How often does it update? I don't know. Somebody has to guess. Then we got to scratch the ticket. It could be the way it's going. It could be a half an hour. Whoops, hang on. James Catanese. James Catanese, you are correct. And Sonia came in second. I do have to ask Linda. Did you know ahead of time that it was Holly and you just didn't say to let everybody else have a chance? Mindy's pissed. Okay, channel is a little bit misleading, but when I'm talking about the title said who, it didn't say anything about a channel. It just said who. And then, yeah, Rob's not a female. The thumbnail, that was definitely a clue. And you've all been watching Holly do her thing around here with cooking. And if you look behind me, see this picture? That's the thumbnail. Yeah. Kobe says I never mislead anybody. Now, she's like you, Bernae. I mean, you might have. Thank you. Oh, yours? Yeah, I know. You wanted me to show it to you. Yeah. There's dinner: mashed potatoes, gravy, three bean salad, and chicken. Yeah. All right. Got to eat it here quick, pretty quick. So James is the winner. We're going to scratch his ticket off here real quick. James, it's a $5 ticket. I've never played this, but we'll figure out. But Holly says I have 10 minutes. God, demanding. What else is new, right? You made the comment that you had, I guess, hours ago. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Were you correct, Linda? Did you have it figured out? And you're just letting somebody else win? Okay, so we've got scan any non-winning. Okay. Electric bonus, electric bonus, electric bonus. Okay. Reveal 10, 20, or 50. That's in the bonus. Main play area. Reveal a light bulb. Win the prize shown for that symbol. Electric multiplier. If you win, scratch the electric multiplier. Multiply your total winning prize on this ticket by that number. Okay, where's the multiplier? Oh, right up there. Okay. All right, we're going to start scratching. But what are we supposed to match? Oh, we're just looking for a light bulb. Got it. Looking for a light bulb. First one is a ring. I'm missing. You commented on everybody's guess. I'm missing comments. There you go. Kobe's got that. You thought it was Sonia. So the kind of the thing that Holly shares with the other people that I said that were similar. Now Berde, I know, has a couple videos out. Georgianne, I don't know if she's put out any yet or not. There's a couple, but for the most part, all the ones that I said were similar are supporters. They don't have content. And Holly's that way too. She's a supporter. Waves to Maria. Maria's here. Big giant bulb. All right, we're scratching this for James. Second symbol was apples. We're looking for a light bulb. We have a king. We have a bell. We have a coin. We have a cherry. We have a banana. We have a shoe. We have a queen. We have a wishbone. A key. Last chance for a light bulb. Kyle and Maria are both here. They're content when watching me, Kobe. Oh, okay, thank you. That's a nice compliment. Okay, we did not get a match of a light bulb in that column, but we've got 3 chances of a bonus. The electric multiplier doesn't help us because we didn't find a light bulb in that column. Don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Kobe. Or William, rather. Thank you, thank you. All right, electric bonus number 1 should be for $10. And there is a radio. Next one is 20. And what do we have? We have headphones. The last chance for $50 is a stove. I don't know if I can get that to focus or not. Anyways, you're still a winner, Jim. You won the chance. Replacement charger for the Ryobi's sign. Grandson lost the card. Oh, I hate that when that happens. I got to find Holly a charger for her new phone. Yes, Holly has a new phone. She now has two phones. She has her original, she doesn't want to give up on yet. It's an Obama flip phone. But now her new phone that she got through the internet provider, is a smartphone like most of us carry. Yeah, she's just recently learned how to answer it. I don't know if she knows how to make a call on it yet. Maybe. So I so appreciate you guys coming aboard tonight. I know what's going to happen to me after I eat. I'm going to be really tired, but I still have to make it out to Jenison tonight. You know, close all this computer stuff down, pack it up, take it out to Jenison. Holly's got a food plate wrapped up for my sister. Set it all up and go to bed because I'll be up at 3 a.m. You won $1,000. She'll say, "Show me the money." Save $40. That's awesome, Sonia. Act like we hit a jackpot. All right, William. We love you too. Good luck bowling. I want to hear about a 900 series
Was it a winner?
in league. What? No, it wasn't a winner.
Oh, bummer.
But
Who
it
won it?
was James Catanese.
Hey, James. Congratulations.
Yeah, he figured you out fair and square. All right, time to go. Fair winds and smiles. Come on, you can do it. May God bless. Doesn't matter. Good night, everybody. End the stream.